I see you're bringing a glove today. Did you sign up for recess baseball?
Yeah, don't remind me. You're lucky that girls don't have to put up with this nonsense. If a girl doesn't want to play sports, that's fine. But if a guy doesn't spend his afternoons chasing some stupid ball, he's called a wimp. You girls have it easy.
On the other hand, boys aren't expected to spend their entire lives 20 pounds underweight.
And if you don't play sports, you don't get to make beer commercials.
Oh, I love Calvin and Hobbes so much. It's so sweet. It's so dumb.
What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos?
Whoa! Is that my hair? Hang on. Okay, what's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? One topic today. I just suddenly realized, for no reason at all, that I'm gonna be a cartoon character, so that's what we're getting up to today. Today, we're diving into the subreddit r/MenWritingWomen, so let's get started. After 30 weeks of being pregnant, the baby is now fully formed inside of the lady's body, and it will soon be time for the birthing.
I don't know if you're familiar with the artist, but this seems very intentional. I can prove it to you, okay? Her hand is on the floor, but also, how many fingers and toes? Pop quiz, how many fingers and toes? I doubt you'll get the correct answer. I don't even know. It's horrifying. They mustn't marry. Attention, gals. Hefty girls wanted for police force. Women with brains plus good physique are wanted. The pay and prospects are good, but they must never marry or their career will end. Stop. Are you for real? Stop. They must be hefty. Good pay is being offered. 53s 3D a week with 3 quarters in special hostels, but a high standard of intelligence, tact, and physique is being demanded. At least 5'4". Okay. It must be hefty with a rough and tumble. Must be fairly good looking. Shut the front door. Are you serious? Ladies, not only do you have to be good looking, super strong and very smart, but also never marry. You're so bad. Wait, no, they're making a special appeal to spinsters and widows, girls in universities and public schools, and girls with training in nursing and social work. Married women need not apply. This whole thing gets worse the more that you read it. People can't handle the way Morrissey describes a pedontator in his novel. A bulbous cellulite. Wait, what? All right, let's see it in context. Eliza's boobies barrel rolled across Ezra's howling mouth, and the pain frenzy of his bulbous salutation extenuating his excitement as it smacked its way into every muscle of Eliza's body except for the otherwise central zone. That was a mouthful. Barrel rolled across Ezra. I can't even imagine. Well, actually, kind of. Do you remember Star Fox 64? Remember? Do a barrel roll! And then he'd flip all the way around. That's kind of what I imagine Eliza doing to Ezra. Do a barrel roll! I can't tell which they're whistling at. Me or my new Chevrolet? Bless your heart, honey. They're whistling at both of you. All you ladies might as well be warned now. You're going to be the target for admiring eyes, and perhaps a few whistles too, in your slick new Chevrolet. So if you want to avoid this situation, buy literally any other car. That's what this advertisement's screaming to me. Don't buy our car, says Chevrolet.
When writing, always remember, clear before clever.
Her Caribbean sea blue orbs rolled glistening skyward will never ever be a better alternative to she freaking looked up.
I don't, I do.
Oh, shucks. Okay, maybe if it was like her eyes were like Caribbean sea blue orbs that glisten skyward. No, not. You know, even just testing that theory, I agree with you. She looked up. Due to the evidence, I have changed my mind. An hour later, the battalion headquarters. Wonder Woman, the members of the Justice Battalion feel that even though you're now an honorary member, we'd like you to act as our secretary.
Why, that's quite an honor.
And thus, for the first time, an honorary member remains on active duty with the Justice Society of America.
I don't think I was so thrilled in my life.
With good food and Europe's millions, we'll fight for an Allied victory. It'll be a pleasure earning them the food capsules. That's where they're all gone. I was going to put it to a vote, but apparently we're unanimous.
Unfortunately, as secretary and honorary member, I have to remain behind, but I'll be with you in spirit.
Imagine inviting Wonder Woman to the Justice Battalion and then saying, do you mind just sitting this one out for a while? Hawk Guy Man is coming, but you leave Wonder Woman behind? Are you serious? Fools! He walked downstairs, noticing how his limp pee-pee pressed against the front of his underwear, his nubile balls dangling hairily below.
If female writers wrote characters of the opposite sex like male writers do.
Dying right now. He stopped in front of the mirror and sighed. His pee-pee was just a little too large to be fashionable, and his balls were just a little lopsided. Most days it didn't bother him, but today he pushed at his genitals, trying to make them look more normal, like the men in magazines. It was hopeless. He dropped his junk in resigned frustration. There were worse things than having too large of a pee-pee, he thought.
Dang it. You could easily swap that out for anything. Like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, but awful, but like very funny. I do appreciate a good teasing of male writers so that possibly, you know, we could have better descriptions in the future. That's all. But there's no end to the comedy of these. That's half the fun, I think. I don't know. Weird that they exist, but fun that they do sometimes.
Women belong in the kitchen.
Quite a while later.
If they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant industry by empowering female employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary career.
Honestly, the second part of this is pretty nice. But Burger King should have known better than to put out something that controversial as the first tweet. No. Because then, okay, you see the difference between 9 hours and 7 hours? So a few hours later. We are proud to be launching a new scholarship program which will help the real Burger King employees pursue their culinary dreams. Honestly, those two on their own would have been great messages. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio, followed by we are proud to be launching a new scholarship. Fantastic, Burger King. I'm all behind that. The first one, you did a yikes. I understand why you did it, because to get engagement, especially on Twitter, and have it promoted outside of your usual circles, you have to put something out that a lot of people will react to, but I do think this was the wrong move.
He was naked under the covers. She approached the bed with slow, stately grace.
How do I look?
She gave him a twirl. Magnificent, he said, and he meant it. There was so much of her. Boobies were immense, mountainous, possibly larger than the boobies of all of the other women ever he had slept with combined. They gave a delicious ripple as she moved. Her buttocks, across which the base of the negligee was stretched taut, had the roundness of watermelons.
Oh.
Oh no. Her butt was in the shape of round watermelons? Oh no. Her legs were thick and powerful. That's all I have to say about her legs. But everything else, weird descriptors. A lady boobed into the room. Her cleavage smiled as she honkered her way over. My heart beat like a pair of juicy doubles as she grinned with her nipples. Oh, by a man.
I can't get through some of these. I really want to do like a funny character voice narrating and introducing these things, but god dang, Rachel Harper comedy, killing it out here.
Men, women, and monkeys. Some women, Commander Norton had decided long ago, should not be allowed to board a ship. Weightlessness did things to their boobies that were too damn distracting. It was bad enough when they were motionless, but when they started to move, the sympathetic vibration set in. It was more than any warm-blooded male should be asked to take. Hoorah! He was quite sure that at least one serious space accident had been caused by acute crew distraction after the transit of an unholstered lady officer through the control cabin.
Or how about teach them not to be distracted?
Ladies, you can't even exist around here. It's too dangerous for these boys.
Men, women, and monkey. Oh, that just hit me. Men, women, and monkey. Oh gosh, I hope that's not the protagonist in this story.
Oh damn, it's a woman! Watch out, mister. It's a woman and she's trying to parallel park. Son of a...
The car's flying in. Oh no. Why is the guy screaming at a guy on a motorcycle? Wouldn't the guy on the motorcycle pass him too quickly? Oh gosh, the car. Wait, is that restaurant named Eats? Never mind. I found a new weird thing in the picture. It just says Eats.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
That scene in this movie. Oh, just unending comedy. I loved it. It was like, oh, I definitely have breast cancer. Mom, come on. Just forget about it for literally the rest of this movie. Just forget about it.
When at last the yacht stops off Norfolk, Wonder Woman contracts her powerful facial muscles and opens her mouth, tearing the adhesive tape from her lips.
This makes it easier to breathe. Now to open my eyes, if I can.
Wonder Woman's eyelid muscles loosen the tape, but also her eyelashes. My feminine vanity won't let me pull out my eyelashes. I'll have to escape blindfolded.
Oh my god. No, Wonder Woman would never care. Nah, no way. She'd slay her way through that tape. Eyelashes be damned. She also sits down, like the girl. She's got on her nightie again, torn, and she has her head in her hands. One of her boobies is prominent in the moonlight. I can see the nipple facing downward, dejected and hurt. At one point, she holds her hands out, forming a cup. It's like she's holding her heart there. It's bleeding down her arms. Why her nipple facing down, dejected and hurt? Ah, I could be reading from a medical textbook. This is so accurate. The following women are not to be enjoyed. A leper, a lunatic, a woman turned out of caste, a woman who reveals secrets, a woman who publicly expresses desire for adult fun time intercourse. Oh my. A woman who is extremely white. What? A woman who is extremely black. What? A bad smelling woman. A woman who is a near relation. Well, I mean that one. That one. A woman who is a female friend. A woman who leads the life of an ascetic. Ascetic? Ascetic. Ascetic? A-S-C-E-T-I-C. A-S-C-E-T-I-C. Characterized by or suggesting the practice of severe self-discipline by abstention from all forms of indulgence, typically for religious reasons. Wait, what? So, like, it's the moral of the story is just like, don't go for ladies? What? Oh, stop. I need to see the context here. Let's see. The following women are not to be enjoyed in a book about Kama Sutra. Oh, okay. A Vindication of the Rights of Woman by Mary Wollstonecraft. Miriam Brody, contributor.
First of all, I believe in the rights of women, that we can vote and be equal in many ways with men.
In many ways. In many ways. Like every way. What?
However, I am not a feminist.
Oh. This book just spewed a bunch of nonsense. How can we give someone advice on raising children when they were not a mother at the time they had no concept of what it was? Well, I mean, I do that. I talk about, like, don't yell at your kids too much. Don't, like, hate your kids. Like, I could do that and I don't have kids. That seems fair. And because she came from a dysfunctional family, she thinks we all have problems. I believe she also tried to oh, stop. What? So much for following her advice. Stop. Oh my goodness. What? Many ways with men. Many ways. Oh, I can't. That's hitting me a little bit too hard. All the ways. It will be like raindrops dancing down a shuttered window. It is possible that you may not think tears to be necessary in women's eyes, but I cannot even imagine a woman's eyes without tears. Tears are the perspiration of the eyes. A worker's brow is only a worker's brow when it's shining with perspiration. A woman's eyes can only be a woman's eyes when they are drowned in tears. And then when she is not constantly tearing up, she has man's eyes. She stared at him with men's eyes. Whoa! Wow! I don't have the words. I like that the concept drawing below says, "Hey boys." Oh my gosh. Oh, this is like our previous Men Writing Women where it's like, women have 3 elbows and 6 knees and stuff. And this time they have 4 backs and a butt. Oh, goodness gracious. I think someone made a valiant effort though. Like, I'm not trying to laugh too much at an artist who no, I can't say it. No, never mind. Mara Jade wore only a tight-fitting jumpsuit. Her curves looked like hazardous paths through a complicated planetary system. Mara Jade, no. I have no idea what someone's body looking like hazardous paths through a complicated planetary system would look. Remember the post very early on in this video that said, "Be clear before clever"? This is a prime example, I think. Yes, evidence stands. Should have been clearer. I'm confused. Dee was staring at the corpse and did not look happy. Her nipples were down flat. Oh, go take a bath, I told her. Scram. You stink swell, honey girl. What? Stop. Okay. All right. Dee backed off and her nipples showed faintly, not rigid, but she was feeling better. My darlings keep her feelings out of her face, mostly. But those pretty pink spigots of barometers of her morale. Stop. What is this from? Oh no. Oh, should anyone be happy staring at a corpse? But also, you stink swell, honey girl. You stink. Stop. Oh. With him was his daughter, King Edward's wife. She was a little thing, her fair hair plaited and wrapped around her head, on which she wore a small black cap with long trail of black ribbons hanging past her plump rump. She had a small sulky mouth and looked thoroughly unhappy, but that was hardly surprising, as she was forced to endure 2 hours of Wolfert's nonsense. Her father kept a hand on her shoulder. He and I were both taller than most men, and he caught my eye during one of the bishop's more... I see what happened here. You thought, oh, dang it, I need to write a lady. I have no idea how to do that. Let's just, I don't know. She looks small and has plaited hair and a plump butt. There we go. All right, now back to the story where I talk about how both the king and I caught each other's eyes and how we're both tall. Wink, 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 wink. Back to the good part. Good reads, the haunted vagina. Oh, it's difficult to love a woman whose vagina is a gateway to the world of the dead. Steve is madly in love with his eccentric girlfriend, Stacy. Unfortunately, their adult fun-time life has been suffering as of late because Steve is worried about the odd noises that have been coming from Stacy's pubic region. She says that her vagina is haunted. He doesn't think it's that big of a deal. Why? Steve, on the other hand, completely disagrees. Yes? When a living corpse climbs out of her during an awkward night of... No. Stacy learns that her vagina is actually a doorway to another world. She persuades Steve to climb inside of her to explore the strange... Stop! What's inside? Is he not stuck? Steve finds it difficult to return. Yeah. How did you get in there in the first place? Especially once he meets an oddly attractive woman named Fig. There's a whole person inside you? Who lives within the lonely haunted world between Stacy's legs. What? Stacy, why? Who wrote this? Carlton Mellick III. I can't imagine that's a real name. Oh, dang it. I might actually have to read this book now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't make me. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, I'm going to cut it there because this is literally melting my brain. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was very silly. I'm not turning the camera back on. If you like my videos, say hi in the comments. I actually like hearing from all of you. Let me know what I should cover next. And maybe if you feel like hanging out, I'll see you in the second channel. Otherwise, maybe you'll see me on Twitch. All right, we'll catch you next time, where we take it one topic at a time. Roll that intro. I mean outro. No, I meant outro.
Oh, dude, no.
Oh, it worked. It worked. The ghost is here. The ghost is here.